Well, hello there. I am Snuffanybody, and I'm going to do a snuff review. The snuff I am going to be reviewing will be from my favourite snuff miller. It will be Sir Walter's Pontefract Priory, which is a licorice root snuff. But first, we'll have a look at the snuff, eh? So, this is what the snuff looks like. It is, it's kind of light brown with a sort of herbal greyish tint to it. Nothing wrong with the snuff, that's just the colour. The grind is much finer than the, shall we say, standard grind of Sir Walter Scott's. When you look at the toasts or the semi-coarse ones, I would call this a medium grind for him. The moisture is lower than I would have expected for Sir Walter. This is on the dry side of medium. Not that it's going to be a hot sniff or anything. Easy peasy, but this is how it looks. Yeah. So, let's see how it will work in the nose. Well, that is how the snuff looks like. And, now the usual bits. So, the tin notes of this snuff. Very herbal. And of course, just loads of licorice root. It's a very, very natural licorice root. It's nothing like the licorice syrup or a licorice candy. It's very, very herbal, earthy, sort of dusty. And dusty in the very best sense of the word. Well, it smells like ground up licorice root powder. But let's have a great big pinch and see how it works. Cheers. So, initial blast of licorice root. And herbal sweetness, which comes from the licorice root. Licorice root has an alkaloid or an agent in it that was one of the first artificial sweeteners. And this is where you get that very nice, pleasant sweetness from. But you also get some of the sweetness from the tobacco leaf used in this snuff. But for the first time in, shall we say, my relationship with Sir Walter Scott's snuffs, this is the first snuff where I experience where the casing or the scent isn't there to either enhance the tobacco base of his snuff or to kind of amalgamate with it and become a third thing between the casing and the snuff and just go to a higher unit. This is a licorice root snuff. It has nicotine, of course. It's a bit lower than the standard high nicotine snuffs Sir Walter produces. I'm gonna give this a 5 on a scale from 1 to 10. And I'm a wee bit sad that there isn't a very clear tobacco base on this. The licorice root is beautiful. It's not at all candy. There isn't the salt in the licorice that I would expect being Scandinavian. We do like our salty licorice here. No, still no tobacco base. So if what you're looking for is a very, very natural, sweet licorice, with a medium tobacco base, an easy sniff. And this is dead easy also keeping in the nose, where most of the demi-coarse Sir Walters have a tendency to kind of fall out your face. You just have to pinch the side of your nose to keep everything there. And it doesn't burn in the nose at all. I do feel a pulse. Yes, I do, in the side of my nose, but it's a medium nicotine strength snuff. And I think this might be the first Sir Walters I'm not gonna give 5 out of 5. This will be, to my taste, 4, a little bit less, because I do like my tobacco in snuff. And I like the tobacco base to be there and to be present and to be enhanced by the casein. And this is basically where my love affair with Sir Walters came on. It's because that there's both the casein, the tobacco, but it's the tobacco that's the lead actor, and it should be in snuff. It's tobacco. So 4 on a scale from 1 to 5. A good snuff, worth the money. Yes, no doubt about it. It's the best licorice snuff I've ever had, because it's so pure and natural. And I don't think really that it would be possible to make a so natural, heavy licorice and still have the tobacco come there. But that's just my opinion. 4 out of 5, 5 on a scale from 1 to 10 on nicotine. Beautiful snuff, try it if you like licorice. Bye.